Okay, so we just finished up watching the 2011 Spike VGAs, and we thought we would make a reaction video on our thoughts on how this show went this year, including the winner for Game of the Year.
Yeah.
Which is definitely...
It's bullshit, alright?
I know that as of right now, we are still playing Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. And we're only 2 dungeons in, but I can say without a doubt
that Zelda literally deserved. They should have just like not even bothered with voting.
I mean, and you give it to a game that when it was released had so many glitches that people couldn't play the game.
I mean, what the hell?
I know that most people don't like the Spike VGA Awards, but the fact that they're the only ones on TV means that they get like the top priority.
Yeah, and you know, this is kind of like spitting in the face of Zelda, because here it goes releasing probably the best game it's ever made.
And a game that is virtually unplayable at parts.
Just gets it.
Gets it. And I'm going to go on a limb right now and say that the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim is the most overrated piece of shit to be released in 2011.
Like, people are overlooking the glitches and shit like crazy, like, oh no man, I gotta restart the game? No, don't worry about it, man, it's Elder Scrolls. I'll gladly do it again.
Yeah, I mean, you had games like, you had Zelda nominated, which should have won, and it's probably going to win the RasterMasterGames Game of the Year for 2011.
You had Uncharted, Batman, Portal 2, like all those games were like way more deserving.
When they were released, they were complete games that worked.
Yes.
Now they do say Zelda has a game-breaking glitch, but it's avoidable.
Yeah, it's completely avoidable.
If you do things the way you're supposed to. It's like a user-triggered game-breaking glitch. These game-breaking glitches in Skyrim are caused by an incomplete game that wasn't properly play-tested. Yeah, like, whoever play-tested that game should be fired and blacklisted because they did not do their job at all. They did not do their job.
No, I am so fucking pissed because, you know, they go and give Zelda the highest honor they can. They do like, oh no, you don't get Game of the Year, no.
It's so, yeah, you induct Legend of Zelda, the series, into the Video Game Hall of Fame, but you kind of say, okay, since you get this, you don't get Game of the Year.
Yeah.
Which is, you know, that's how it happened. I can say that's probably how it happened. And the guy they had on here who ranted about how bad this award show was, and actually flew him in, he was 100% right.
Yeah, and he was behind Zelda all the way, because, you know, we all know Zelda deserves to win.
Yeah, it did. And the fact that it didn't is just corporatism at its finest.
And Skyrim is good, I'll give it that, but it's not better than Uncharted, it's not better than Batman, and sure as fuck it's not better than Legend of Zelda.
I want to say that there was some, even like the host said that whoever wins this probably bribed the people who voted. I don't want to say that's 100% true, but I could see it.
Yeah, I could. Like, oh,
let's see. I think Zelda's the best game of the year, but this is like, hey, here's about a check about $10,000, and just cash it in figures.
They just took the envelope that said Zelda and ripped it up.
Yeah.
Oh god, like, I feel screwed and I didn't even make the game.
Yeah, really. I mean, Miyamoto was probably out there, right? He was out there, probably like kicking. He probably wanted to pull out the Master Sword and behead.
Just like shove it up to get people who made Skyrim.
Oh, you will take this bumhole, haha.
Just like wanted to go up there and shove it up their ass. But yeah, that was a disappointment. But like the rest of the show was pretty legit. Like the Last of Us trailer was pretty.
Oh
amazing.
my god, The Last of Us, dude. That's why I'm not gonna lie. That was like the beginning of the show, and that's probably the highlight of the whole thing for me. It was the best. It's got me interested. Like the other games looked interesting, but this game is like, whoa. What?
And
What's going on?
Forefront didn't look too bad either. It looked pretty cool.
Fortnite?
Yeah, Fortnite, whatever.
Yeah, and the new Transformers Fall Cybertron.
Oh yeah, that was a
cool.
pretty sweet trailer.
Yeah, and there was like some games we knew about, right? Like Bioshock Infinite, which didn't really give us anything new.
Portal took home 5 awards, which is pretty
it took
sweet.
home the most awards.
Yeah, and Uncharted took home 2, right?
Best PS3 and best graphics, which I can't really argue with there.
Yeah, and Zelda took home 3. So, the Hall of Fame award, the best Wii game, and best motion game.
Yeah. And at the very end of the show, instead of ending it on a very poor note, they ended it on an even poorer note with what they're calling a Metal Gear game.
Yeah.
Which is basically Ninja Gaiden with Metal Gear planted all over it.
Me, who has played and beaten every Metal Gear Solid game ever made, I say that doesn't look very appealing. It looks like they just looked at Ninja Gaiden one day and went like, yeah, we should do that.
Oh yeah, and you know what? Instead of just making something new, let's call it Metal Gear.
And like,
it'll sell more.
As facts tend to show, when the series departs from its roots, it usually doesn't go very good.
Yeah. Definitely.
Like
and
that's happened all the time.
And it's probably gonna happen here. People are they'll buy it, and then they'll be like, "Oh my God, what am I playing?" And you'll go to GameStop the next day, and see like 3 rows of Metal Gear Rising because it's gonna be really bad. And you know what? I can probably say that if IGN gives it a high score, that it probably does not deserve.
Like,
I won't buy the game. I'm probably gonna buy the game anyway. I don't even know if I feel like putting myself through a Ninja Gaiden clone just because it's called Metal Gear.
I'll just play Ninja Gaiden 3. That actually looks legitimately badass.
Yeah.
Like, they turn right into some sort of fucking super soldier. Like, and even in 4, he's not that cybernetically enhanced. And this is supposed to be, like, in between 4 and 2.
Maybe at the very end of the game, he loses upgrades.
But, like, they made him, like, crazy strong. And he has lightning powers and shit now.
It looks like they took Ninja Gaiden and Devil May Cry and just made a bastard child and called it Metal Gear.
Yeah. Like, good thing Metal Gear Solid 5 has been announced, like a legit follow-up to 4.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see how they go with the series now that Snake is dead.
We would have new heroes. Hopefully a fresh character coming in.
A good hero.
Yeah. Alright, so I don't know if you have anything else to say about this piece of crap award show.
Fuck Skyrim.
Fuck Spike.
I mean, how does a game that's gotten nothing but perfect scores except for G4, because G4 is like assholes and they're so far.
Skyrim didn't even get a perfect score.
They're like so far up Call of Duty's ass they can't breathe. But you know, how does a game that's getting perfect reviews,
all across the board basically, as you said,
like, does not win Game of the Year? Like in Skyrim, oh, it's glitchy. Oh, I had to start my game over. Oh, this.
Machinima also gave it Game of the Year.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure, because on the video on YouTube, the picture shows
I don't
Skyrim.
get it. I can, like, understand fan devotion and everything, because the Elder Scrolls games are, like, traditionally good. But, you know, you can't just, like, blatantly fuck a game over like that.
Yeah.
You know, that's really, like, messed up.
Either way, I mean, we're going to have our top, like, 5 games of the year. We'll have our RMG Video Game Awards, which won't be as biased as this, that's for sure. We're not getting paid out like people. We're going to give you our honest opinion on games, the games we played this year. Even 4 and not 4, RasterMaster, but this was a stupid, to quote Darkside Bill, this was so stupid. Because that's his favorite word, is stupid, stupid, stupid. And that's what this was, stupid.
I've never been so pissed.
Screw you, Spike. I'm not watching next year. I'm not. I'm just not.
Fuck Skyrim, so overrated.